Hello, welcome to Computer Graphic Design. My name is Michael Lewis. I'm going to show you a little bit about the class and a little bit about me. First and foremost, I grew up in the States in Wisconsin. I'm married to Solange Lewis, an 8th grade EAL teacher. We have 2 kids. Our daughter is a junior in university this year in Wisconsin, and our son is in 12th grade. I've had a lot of teaching experiences in the States and abroad. Computer graphic design, in this class, I really want the students to know the tools available to them in Photoshop. And so we spend a lot of time learning those so they can create more creative and diverse compositions. So we'll work in Photoshop and Illustrator, and all the artwork, all the compositions that you see were created by last year's graphic design class. The goal is not to just touch on tools and techniques briefly and move on, but to dig deep and let them practice every day, learning the tools and the principles of design. So each and every day, I'm repeating things until they become very comfortable with the program and with the principles of design. Like I said, there's daily practice, daily work on compositions. It's kind of a fun, interesting class. The kids love to come in and just create. I do not introduce new tools and gadgets just because they're cool, but I want them to get to the tools that will help them create amazing designs. Having said that, sometimes we just mess around with compositions and with different projects and have some fun. We deal with the basic principles of design, which are contrast, repetition, alignment, proximity, white space, and balance. Those are the ones that we deal with each and every project. The goal at the end of this semester is to have finished 10 to 12 different design compositions, and we're usually able to get around that. Here you can see some retro music posters that were done last semester. The principles of design and typography, again, we use Photoshop and Illustrator. We create a lot of different things, a lot of different media, posters, logos, advertisements, movie posters, logos, business cards, scrapbooking. We do one unit on wedding invitations and making a whole suite of wedding invitations. But we're always looking at those principles of design and whether they work or not. Here's some more examples from last year. This was a project that I call it a simple movie poster. So trying to stick with the basics here, the KISS principle, keeping things simple, and just designing really, really well laid out compositions. Here's a few more. The ones on the left and the right are, I call it floral typography, even though it's not using flowers, but they make the images kind of weave in and out of their text. And the one in the middle is an advertisement that I had them do. They created their own kind of floating islands in space. Then they had to create an advertisement that went along with that. And a few more. Abstract polyscape on the left with, again, another advertisement. And on the right are a couple of like album covers that I had them create from scratch, and I gave them some hints along the way. So that's computer graphic design. It's a fun course. They can do all of their work within the classroom, but I highly suggest that they do email it@helpdesk or at isp.cz, and they have them load Photoshop, Illustrator, all these other programs within the Adobe suite that they can load onto their machines. So then if they want, they can, take things home with them to work on or just mess around. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll get back to you very quickly, and it'll be a fun semester for everybody.